Alright, boys. UFC 280, Abu Dhabi. It was a bit of a mixed bag, I would say. You know, the prelims were meh. I mean, Bilal Muhammad surprised. I mean, he probably had the most exciting fight of the prelims. Jan got robbed. You know, TJ shouldn't have been in there. Charles got absolutely ruined, which broke my heart. But today we're gonna look at the top of the bill. We're gonna look at Islam versus Charles Du Bronx Oliveira, and I am sad. I'm depressed because I truly was on the Charles Oliveira hype train after, you know, the champion has a name is Charles Oliveira. You know, I was on that train. I really connected with him, even though he doesn't speak English, which is different for me because, and also that, you know, that translator, he needs a raise. Oh my god, he brought the heat at the press conference. I love him, but Islam Makhachev, I think, will have one of the most boring title reigns in UFC history because it is just never any, you know, he's never close to being finished or in any sort of danger, and it's just a bit boring to watch. That's why I love Charles Oliveira. You know, you never knew what was going to happen. You know, Dustin Poirier fight, he got rocked. Chandler fight, got rocked. Justin Gaethje, he got rocked. You know, it really showed a lot of heart and character in those fights, and it really felt like he was evolving. And also, when I heard that Islam was having a bit of a rough time with the weight cut, I really thought Charles was going to smoke him, to be honest with you, because Islam didn't earn this title shot off the people he beat. He earned it off Khabib's name. That's why I really have a sour taste in my mouth when he's talking all this crap about Chandler, Beneil, all of these people, because he knows himself. He's always beating his Dan Hooker. That's the only top guy he's beaten, and Dan Hooker's he took down short notice. You know, yes, he has that RDA pullout. He's had a lot of pullouts, so you can't blame him for that. But also, he could have taken the RDA fight at short notice. He said he was going to do that, you know, when he fought Moicano. And then he just didn't do it. That also put a sour thing to my mouth because he has to beat someone like that, you know. But he didn't get it because, you know, Abu Dhabi basically rushes backyard in the UFC. You know, Khabib is there. He got more cheers than Islam. You know, it just proves that Islam is not the guy that people love. It is Khabib. But it was a shutdown performance for Islam, and he was amazing. You know, he rocked Charles on the feet, because I think that Charles went into this fight because, like, Islam has had one knockout before, because he's probably at PTSD from that one knockout. So Charles probably looked at that saying, he will not strike with me. Didn't strike with Bobby Green. You know, and Bobby Green is not that good. He's an alright fighter, you know, but he's not ranked. So Charles probably went in there. I could hang with Justin. I could hang with Poirier on the feet. I could hang with Chandler on the feet. I'm going to rock Islam's world out, because Charles Oliveira has really improved his kickboxing and stand-up over the last 2 years, because, like, he's so good at just, like, beating people up, because, like, you saw that he went in with the flying knee and all of this shenanigans, and really just caught him. And also, like, Charles has never had someone follow him up on the ground. It was really, when I saw that Islam was rocking him on the feet, I thought it was good night, because Islam, you know, like, how can you prepare for a guy like Islam? You know, you just can't do that, because I knew that if Charles got followed down, he has never done that before, because you saw in the Justin Gaethje guy, he got rocked, but he just stood there, took 10 seconds of his life to just, like, oh, alright, let's do this again, because he could always do that against everyone else. But I think this will be a trilogy, because that is what Islam needs. He's gonna fight Volkanovski. I don't know who, but I haven't got a clue who wins that, to be honest with you. Because after Volkanovski's shutdown performance of Max Holloway, I don't know the levels, but he's never fought a guy like Islam. And also, Volkanovski on the 155 scale, because he was the backup fighter, he didn't look that shredded, you get what I mean? Because he's going to lose a lot of size going up. So I haven't got a clue who wins that fight. But the only way lightweight will get saved, that is if Do Bronx makes this to a trilogy. He has to do that, I feel. Because no one, except maybe Michael Chandler, but he's on the older side, you get what I mean, can actually compete with Islam Makhachev. That is the one thing. I don't think anyone can compete with him in like the top 5. Dustin can't compete with him. I know that for sure, because he got beat by Khabib, and like Islam is just a better version of Khabib. You know, he has a better stand-up, and like, you know, the Dagestani wrestling is just basically the same. I mean, Khabib's probably a little better, but you get what I mean. Like, it's the same. Justin Gaethje will get absolutely mauled by that style, because he got mauled, and is like Khabib showed the blueprint. Here's the issue: everyone Khabib has already beaten in the top 10, which there is a few of, can't beat Islam. So it's only like you got to wait for. We have to wait for Sarukian, Ismagulov, Gamrot got a defeat, which you know, because I don't think Benil can beat Islam. I just do not think that. He got beat by Alex Hernandez in 2018. I know that's a long time ago, but Alex Hernandez, just a bit embarrassing, to be honest with you, because that is the issue for me. If Islam wants to be loved and prove the greatness, he has to first fight Volkanovski, then another lightweight contender, whoever is the first one, and then go up and fight Hamzat. But they're probably mates. Oh, right, Leon, if he's the champion. Usman. These people need to be fought, because that is the one thing that Khabib didn't do, which I think he could have. Because, yes, they are giving up a lot of size, but Izzy gave up a lot of size against Blachowicz. You know, Volkanovski will give up another size. That is how you prove to be great, is when the weight, you get away the weight, because, like, Volkanovski, huge for 145. Adesanya, he's not huge, but he's the perfect 185. Long limbs, a bit of muscle, you know, and he gets off the weight like perfectly. You know, Islam Makhachev, humongous for 155. That is what I need to see from Islam Makhachev to prove that he is the greatest. But what happens is if Volkanovski gets the 155-pound belt, because it's not a clear, you know, winner in either of those two divisions. So I don't know. You know, I'm ready for February. Oh my god, I can't wait for that. That will be amazing. But that has been my review. I'm disappointed. I am depressed, but I'm proud of Charlie Do Bronx, and I'm a bit iffy of Islam Makhachev's era that's about to come. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Peace.